How I expect to play out? Well, I'm walking out with the belt wrapped on my waist and new. There's no question about that. And I'm just going to beat him in every aspect of the game. I'm definitely going for the finish.
Do you think he takes you down?
If he does, I'll get right back up.
Do you think he pokes you in the eye?
Jones put his finger in his eye. Dirtiest fighter in MMA.
I'm sorry, John, if you see that, it's a joke.
Yeah, see, shits and giggles. I'm definitely walking out with the belt wrapped around my waist. There's no question.
Former UFC champion HOLM fights BUENO SILVA this Saturday at UFC Vegas 77, and you can watch it live on ESPN Plus. So don't wait. Click the link in the description and sign up for ESPN Plus today.
Obviously, talking about Francis Ngannou, that fight with Tyson Fury now has been made official. And initially, there was talk of an exhibition bout. That's why last week I'm like, well, that's ridiculous. The only reason I said it was ridiculous because what does that prove? Why are two heavyweights going to fight in an exhibition bout? They're both in their prime. One's the champ. No one wants to see an exhibition bout. But it's 12 rounds, professional rules, knockouts allowed. And apparently, I'm hearing Francis is going to get somewhere around $30 million.
Jesus. Good for him. Good for him.
Good for him indeed. And on top of everything else and the PFL stuff, so good for him, man. I'm really, really happy for him.
Do you think Usman is done? No. I thought Usman may have won the third fight. You could give him that third fight. Yeah, I think Usman could have even won that third fight. You could have won either way. Second fight, he was dominating until he got caught with the head kick. Anything happens, but I mean, he's calling out Hamza. I doubt Hamza will make 170 again. So if I'm Usman, I'm waiting to see after Bully B fights for the belt. Once I win the belt, me and Usman next makes the most sense. He can sit out, wait. He's earned his shot.
So most of y'all know I run me a small farm, nothing really crazy. I'm not like Tyson Chicken or one of these beef conglomerates that owns 10,000 cows and has a monopoly on the market, okay? So if you're a small-time farmer like me, you got a couple cows, a couple chickens, a couple acres that you're working with. There ain't a lot of money in farming. And people always ask me, well, you farm, huh? Well, what do you make? I don't make nothing. I've invested all my money into farming. Let me show you something right here, though. You see this? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's why I farm cows. Okay, I don't farm cows because I'm so greedy. I have to have money. Okay, it's about providing clean food for the people that you love and yourself. So me and my family will be eating on this last cow I butchered for months. And guess what happens when I run out of that beef from the last cow I butchered? I'm gonna butcher another one, and we're not gonna run out of beef. Guess what happens if the economy crashes and there's hyperinflation and all your money goes to piss? I'm still gonna have that beef, okay? That's what this is about. And if you don't think that holds value, you're just misinformed about how this stuff works. Having your own food at your own farm right in your backyard where you can feed you and your loved ones, that gives you a type of security that the money in the stock market can't give you, okay? So anyways, I just want to show y'all, what we're eating on here. And this is awesome. I'm about to eat me a piece of this good stuff. So Hope y'all enjoyed the video. And we need more small farmers. We need more poly farms, not all this mono farms just farming one thing. I recommend if more people farmed, we'd be better off. Our food would be cheaper, okay? Our quality of lives would be better too. We wouldn't have all this. This is organic beef that I'm eating, okay? We'd have more organic beef if there were more small farmers and not these big conglomerates. And lastly, I want to say, what do these millionaires do when they get all these millions of dollars? They go and buy steak. So you can have all the money you want. You're eating the same thing as me, buddy, okay? So this is a great thing to do, and if you're interested in the small farm, I think yesterday was the best time to start. Thank you.
I said from a fight promotion standpoint, like the shot of him cage side when he was huffing and puffing afterwards, like that intensity, it jumped through the screen, right? That was incredible. And there was a part of me that wishes for both of them and for the UFC and for all of us that it just kind of ended there, that he never got in the cage, because obviously the words that were used in that exchange could turn some people off. Do you think a line was crossed, or do you think it was a mistake to bring him in there and not just leave it at him cage side, eyeing him down, back and forth, and you just feel that tension, which speaks a million words?
No, I loved it, and I know that's sensitive. I don't know how the media. I don't know what you and I are going to do as this fight builds up. If these two are trying to make it about who is African, oh, and by the way, we're going to draw a distinction by the color of your skin. I'm out. I mean, that's just, it's just one of those topics that you stay away from. Errol, I was trained in this. I never step in those landmines. I have a degree in sociology. I realize there's very few things you can do with it, but you can discuss race and ethnicity. I mean, it's literally what I got my degree in. This was a very meaningful moment. Please understand what happened here. Okay, you had the number one guy who was solidified in our sport. Israel Adesanya will for sure go down in the Hall of Fame. Israel Adesanya is filthy rich. He's ranked number one. He's the rich. He's the powerful guy. You've got Duplessis who's shifting up and comer, man. Duplessis is trying to get this contract to try to get some scratch for the first time ever. I've been in Duplessis' shoes when people think you're the bad guy. Man, I'm broke. I'm just trying to pay my bills. The rich guy came in and scolded the small guy. And it was a fascinating thing because Israel still always has an ability to maintain a man of the people status.
Unlike Whitaker, Israel Adesanya is a longtime resident of Auckland who takes issue with the self-proclaimed Kiwi visiting from across the ditch.
He's completely Australian. He disowned New Zealand in a way. I live in Auckland, and Auckland's my home, New Zealand's my home, and Australia's his home. There's a line in the sand, and you're on that side. You know, I'm on this side. So if you're on the other side, the other side.
I don't have to prove my New Zealand heritage. You can go back and look at my interviews. I am so proud of my New Zealand heritage and the strength I draw from my Māori side. Like it's there, you can see it, and I'm very proud of that. But I live in Australia. I was raised in Australia. My kids were born in Australia. My passport's Australian. But I'm proud of both. Now, I don't have to pick one. Screw yous.
Take a look at me. What are you thinking? I'm a black man? I come from Africa? Come on, please, look at my heart. Haven't you seen it yet? Wait a second. Yes, I am a Chinese. I have a Chinese heart.
Several days later. He disowned New Zealand in a way. And you're on that side. You know, I'm on this side. So if you're on the other side, the other side.
Meanwhile, say home is where the heart is. I have Africa with Nigeria outline tattooed on my chest for a reason. Look at my skin. My skin is black. Do I look like a Kiwi to you?
What?
Yes, I'm a Chinese.
He disowned New Zealand in a way.
I said home is where the heart is. I have Africa with Nigeria outline tattooed on my chest for a reason.